Black lesbian walks into a town hall and asks a liberal congressional candidate to define what a woman is. And get this, her name is Hyman, and his name is Wiener. Sounds like I wrote this, but I didn't. And talk about destiny. But the congressional candidate, Scott Wiener, who's running for Nancy Pelosi's seat, gave an answer that would make Ketanji Brown Jackson sound smart.
As a lesbian woman who was attacked in the women's locker room at Gold's Gym this week by a self-identifying trans woman with a documented history of domestic violence, I'm deeply concerned about women's safety in female-only spaces. What would you say to women who are seeking assurance that their safety will be protected from men who, by California law, can self-ID as women in women-only spaces, sir? Please tell me.
Yeah. So we want, everyone to be safe, and we also know that, we have trans people, both men and women, who are men and women, and so so if you're a trans woman or women.
That is not an answer. That's what happens when ChatGPT throws up in its mouth. But the mob in the room cheered for him anyway. But Tish Hyman, the black lesbian with more balls than the WNBA locker room, stood her ground. So she'd just been harassed in a gym locker room by a self-identified trans with a history of violence. This fiend once broke his wife's jaw so badly that she needed reconstructive surgery, and then he took her name. That's crazy. Well, if you can't beat them, I guess then become them. But for the woke, reality doesn't matter, ideology does, and whether you can be bullied into saying something you know isn't true. But Tish wasn't going to be bullied.
I want to support you. I have millions of people behind me watching this right now, and we want to know, are you going to protect women? Not trans women, women. Trans women are different things. Women. Listen, we need to protect women's safety. I was assaulted. No, they are not. They are men. I was assaulted by men. He broke his wife's jaw so bad she needed reconstructive surgery. I'm a lesbian. I'm not transphobic, and I'm black. So if there's another black woman in here who wants to tell me how they feel, please join in. But all of you are not. And I don't know who you are, what you are, but I'm a lesbian, and I'm telling you right now, men are harassing women in the locker rooms.
Yes! She should run for Pelosi's seat. But she wasn't done dropping the hammer.
We have to protect